Okay. All right, so I am now live. Cool beans. I'm trying to actually remember the songs. The collective song was Silence by Popcaan. That one I remember. That's the bonus read. Sorry, if you don't know me, I'm Oracle. Welcome to Magic Meds. Please like, if you do like it, don't lie. Share, subscribe, notify, because I don't know when I go live, so notify. And I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking backwards now, so I remember the third one. Okay. I remember that now. But I still can't remember the first one. How, man, I can't remember the first one. Okay, the first song was Love Again by Caeser. And Brandy. The second one was Love You Girl by Thicke. And the third one was Sir Hair Down. They're all collabos, actually. Oh! And yeah, let me just adjust this. And this is actually jarring now because it's like... Okay. I don't even know what that is. But we are not going to worry about that. I'm going to get straight in at 2 minutes 36. For those of you that chose Caeser. I think I should keep this here actually so I can just jot it down. For those of you that chose Caeser, Love Again, I'm actually going to do a little playlist from this actually. So come, let's go on a journey. I'm going to go back into the song. So, what do you need to know for your highest good? From the song already, it's like, you obviously miss someone, or someone is missing on you, boy. Let's see what else is going on with this energy. I'm seeing Mercury is one of the first cards that's coming up. So, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. This could have to do with, so weirdly, I know, but your siblings or like your friends from childhood, okay? There's Capricorn energy here as well. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Okay. Oh, you didn't get your ding. There's your ding. And you got the 7th house here. So some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn in partnership. Some of you might be a Capricorn or a Gemini, a Virgo. The area of your life, or this area of your life, is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Okay, so you are communicating or thinking about setting up stable roots, okay? You are definitely in the mind frame, this group here. You're definitely in the mind frame of what's going to be long-standing, okay? A lot of you are happy about this. With this joy card, a lot of you are really happy to experience a partnership. Some of you are falling in love for the first time, like properly, healthy love. And you're realizing, oh my gosh, I was never in love before. Somebody might have found that with you. Yeah, soulmate. Woof, look at that. Yes. Okay, this group. So you have got a soulmate coming in, or you have met them already, or you are someone's soulmate. You might be fighting it. Some of you are meditators. Some of you are people that might use incense and smoke. You might smoke. Smudging. I'm getting some sage work. Okay. All right, let me just... Sorry, guys. So one woman shop round here. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this person could be your soulmate. They could have Capricorn in their chart or 10th house energy. But I'm seeing the 7th house. They could be a Libra. You could be a Libra. There's this yin and yang energy. So I feel like from when you met each other, you kind of knew that you was complementing each other, which is beautiful. This doesn't have to be romantic. Some of you that are in relationships and happy in relationships, this could literally just be about you saying, I don't feel like I can find people that get what I'm saying. Okay, whether that be in business, when it comes to building, when it comes to your standing in the community. Okay, maybe you feel like some people are really reckless with their mouths or their minds, or this is the energy of the person that you've met. Could be a Sagittarius. I'm getting Virgo energy again. Okay, so for some of you, you have found your soulmate and you're very happy about it. For others, you have realized you have to expand your mind frame probably before you can partner up with anybody. And for those of you that are joyful about a soulmate connection, it doesn't have to be romantic. Again, I just want to reiterate, it could be a friendship or finding your soul tribe. But I'm seeing partnership. So maybe like a best friend or, excuse me, get some water. Could be a water sign. Could be a Cancer. Could be your birthday, okay? You could be a Cancer. Yeah, but some of you might have just met a friend that you feel like is a soulmate and brings you joy. Okay, and you're expanding maybe how you thought about it. Maybe this person is the same sex and you're in a relationship. I mean, not the same sex, it's opposite sex and you're in a relationship, and you may have never thought that you would be in a relationship with somebody and have an opposite sex friend or something like that. That's for somebody. For some of you, you realize you can't be friends with somebody of the same sex. You realize that was kind of like a facade that you told yourself, maybe. Seeing some children, some growth, some ocean energy, some Gemini energy again. All right, so you have all you need right now to manifest the life you want. Some of you don't know it. With the Magician here, there's a wisdom and a shrewdness here with that Capricorn energy again that comes from kind of taking apart your thoughts, and not just your thoughts, but the thoughts of people around you and what kind of environment that, I don't want to say like pollute your environment. It doesn't pollute your environment, but what kind of environment you are steeped in, okay? And what effect that has on you or your children for some of you, okay? Three of Cups, yes, this has got to do with joy in the community. This has got to do with being happy with your group of friends. If it's not your group of friends, it's that you're unhappy that you was in a third-party situation. Some of you might have found out you was in a third-party situation, and that's the facade, that's the illusion. Someone was leading you down like a wrong path, was like selling you dreams. I'm hearing and seeing. And with the Nine of Cups, maybe some of you manifested this person, or they said to you, like, I manifested you into my life. There's a lot of like magician energy, like literal magic, manifestations, affirmations, that is magic, okay? It's just done in a way that is apparently acceptable, okay, to the status quo. With the Nine of Cups energy, I feel like some of you really did manifest this person, or you have this mutual energy of I wished for you, okay? You're like, my wish come true. Some of you might know that, but you're still not willing to bow down, okay? The Emperor is domination. It could be dealing with the Aries. There's Cancerian energy and yeah, some Piscean energy here, Aries energy here. Okay, somebody might be dominating the relationship, okay? It could be you, it could be somebody else. And somebody's not looking to yield. So even though this is their wish fulfilled, they don't want to yield. This could be you, this could be somebody else, okay? Or maybe you're changing your mind about yielding. And that's what the expansion is. Maybe you realize that all of this need to control with the Emperor, or maybe they need to be alone, because the Emperor controls from a mountaintop. He's not the warm King of Wands, upright kind of energy. The Emperor is like, he lords over things, okay? And with this Two of Swords energy, I'm getting opposing energy. So I'm getting maybe someone who is quite assertive in the way that they speak, but in their emotions, they're quite changeable and flighty and indecisive. So they speak as if they know what they're talking about, but emotionally, okay, they are wishy-washy, okay? This could be you, this could be them, this could be mutual energy. I'm getting the father. Somebody could be, they could be the father of your children, or you could be the father of, you could be the father of their children, or this could be your children's father, okay? This could be somebody that your dad approves of, or someone that you see in a, again, that Emperor energy, just that divine masculine, okay? Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay. Lord Jesus. The words are never coming. Dictatorial. You know the word. Yeah? That one. Control and abuse of authority. So yeah, with this Emperor energy, some of you, this energy you might like being dominated, but for others, it might be reversed. I'm really trying to say that word, you know. Dictatorial control. Dictator. So dictatorial. Jesus. Mercury. And that Mercury is the guiding light in this read. You might be Mercury dominant, or your person could be. Ooh, shapeshifter. Yeah, I'm getting some real Gemini energy here. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. Projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Okay, so you guys might be in the third house of your lives, which would make you what? If we're in Cancer and it's your third house, you might be Taurus risings, Taurus South Node, North Node, or Aries rising. I think you could even be a Gemini rising. No, you couldn't be. You couldn't be. It would have to be Aries, or Pisces maybe, or Taurus. All right, some of you might be getting preached to, and someone might be just saying what they think someone wants to hear because of the domination. I feel like someone, especially for like spiritual reasons, like feeling obligated spiritually or by blood because you've got children with this person, or because your dad approves of this person. Some of you, it's an arranged marriage like situation. But with the priest, facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. The shadow side violates the trust of your spiritual community and seduced by your own spiritual role. Okay, so for some of you, you might be in a position of power in spiritual circles, okay? But you might just be shifting what you're saying to fit the narrative of the moment, okay? Rather than just being true to yourself. As an energy worker, I get it. Like, you can get overwhelmed with other people's energy, yeah, but you need to know what your energy is. If this isn't you, this is probably the advice you're giving someone, or something, or what you've thought to say to someone. You might not have actually said it to them, because with this Aries energy, you might feel like you're going to get your head bitten off. All right, the gateway. I think now is the time, if you do want to talk to somebody, if you do want to reconnect with someone who you thought was your soulmate, maybe in the past, okay? If you're asking if this person that you are getting feels about, or the person you're thinking about, as I've said this read, if they are your soulmate, they are. Please look up the meaning of soulmate and what it entails, because it's not always what people think it is. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing with this card like some cosmic energy, like the stars being aligned and stuff like that. For the golden path, look at that. Okay, so some of you started on this golden path and then you met your soulmate. Some of you are realizing that you have to leave a certain person, okay, to take up your path, whatever that is. It might be something you never thought you would ever do, but the time is now. And you know what I'm talking about, okay? Might be a new relationship. Transmutation, okay. All right, with this shape-shifted energy, transmutation, some of you are alchemists, some of you are magicians, some of you are witches, some of you are manifestors and you don't even know it, master manifestors. Scorpio energy I'm getting here. Just someone who knows how to speak the language of the cosmos and just gets that help when it's needed, okay? And maybe this is even, or this is why you've met your soulmate at this time. If you haven't met your soulmate, you might be hanging on to the wrong person. Someone who's giving you illusions, and your soulmate is waiting in the wings, okay? The channeled messages. Okay. Dance for You by Beyonce. This is either your message to them or their message to you. Could be mutual. This should resonate with the single guys, but it might resonate with any of you. So the single is complicated and in a relationship. Okay, so we're going to do the single guys. Dance for You, Beyonce. You don't normally see me like this. I want to prove my fluidity and duality. Freak in the sheets. There's so many positions I want to fill. Hey, change up the energy, charge the atmosphere, claim your power, be fierce, sexy, and bold. Voyeurism and admiration. Okay, so someone might be stalking you. It could be a dancer. You might be a dancer and they're watching your dance videos. Or you sent them videos of you dancing. Or they have videos of you dancing. Or you're thinking about doing this sexy dance. Hey, some of you are going to come out of quarantine like, I don't want to dance with you. I don't want to dance with you. Oh, God. For you lot that it's complicated, sorry, because I'm hearing her in my ear, hard place. Some of you are really in a hard place. You're in between a rock and a hard place with this person. All right, roll some more. Lucky day. Our imagination can take us to places we've never dreamed of. The stress of the day melts away in your presence. You help me to see things from another perspective. The fire in a single dose is enough to calm the angriest soul. Beauty. Haze and transcendence. So some of you might be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or people with those placements. All right, those of you that are in a relationship, Where I Want to Be by Donald Jones. I don't know where I stand. I don't want to lose out on these opportunities, but I don't even know what I want. I don't even know who I am outside of who I thought I was. I need to leave to find myself. I need freedom, manipulation, and abandonment. Okay, so someone's just saying that because they want to leave, innit? All right, Home of Our Own. Hi, Anna. Hi, Sheila. Home of Our Own. So for those of you that are looking to do a sexy dance, this might be for the person that you're looking to set up home with. Could be a water sign, or like I said, a fire sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're single, this might come out of nowhere. Like I said, like you're going to be very happy about this soulmate connection. Some of you have manifested it, but it might be moving too fast for some of you. I'm feeling like with this group, it's a bit hesitant. You're a bit hesitant to go through this gateway and get onto your path. Some of you have had a lot of shit, so you don't feel like good things can happen. For those of you that are, it's complicated. You might be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Or a fire sign, who are saying that you are irrelevant, or you're saying they're irrelevant. So somebody in this connection gives the other person peace, or vice versa, and they want to come back to peace, okay? All right, so I don't care. Some of you don't want to be in your relationship, but the person you're in a relationship with doesn't care. Like some of you are getting divorced, but someone's not signing the papers and things like that. Or you're in a relationship and someone's saying to you, I want to be with you. And you're like, listen, I don't care, because you're trying to confuse me. With the facade card, it's like someone's it's like smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, baby. And maybe that's why you're saying, I don't care, because you maybe been down this road with this person before and you want to do something new. Okay, so with the gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Some of you might have to deal with the family. It's Cancer season. It's a good time to deal with the home and childhood things. The weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, your ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. I love that. Weasel. So yeah, look up these animals. Look up the totem. So gorilla totem, weasel totem, or gorilla medicine, weasel medicine. All right, chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Okay, guys. You need to be still right now to get the messages that are going to help you to proceed, okay? Especially if you want to partner up with somebody and expand, if you want to grow with someone. If you're in a relationship right now, you've just found it, this is probably your soulmate. That's for some people. It's not for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to make it fit. I know it sounds nice, but you know what resonates and what doesn't. There's a real magic energy here. I think it's beautiful. Like through the power of somebody's will, they have manifested this abundance, okay? So yes, that's for you guys. Live in your joy. If some of you are moving in with someone, let it be, let it be. And if you think someone is irrelevant, then they should really be irrelevant. You shouldn't even be thinking of them when I'm doing this read. To be fair. Do you know what? I actually need to pause that because that is one of the songs that is in the thingy. It's not the next one though. Okay, so I'm going to do the next song. The next song was Robin Thicke and Pharrell, and Justin Timberlake's on that one too. So I'm going to put it in my ears so I can get the vibe. So I can get the vibe back. Okay. And we will get into that. So, I want to love you, girl. Some of you want to love a girl, or someone's loving on you, or you are the girl. Ooh, marriage, yeah? Okay. You ain't playing about. So, Venus. Yeah, you lot are not playing. Just carry. The part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, or someone with 2nd house, 7th house stuff going on. Let me see. Aries, the energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. Okay, so some of you are charging headfirst into love. The 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. Some of you feel like you have to. Again, I'm getting some, not arranged marriage vibes, but like a pressure to settle down. It could be a self-inflicted pressure though. Okay, some of you are discovering who you are. Because this card I always see with the root chakra, it's like discovering who you are. Some of you might have already had this discovery. And now you want to find yourself outside of yourself in a relationship, or find things you didn't think you had. Some of you might be accepting that you're going to be on this journey alone, actually, with the Venus, Aries. Some of you think it's healthier to be alone. Or you feel like it's too much work to be in a relationship. Some of you do not like the responsibility or the accountability for somebody else's feelings. Okay, with the death card here, transformation in this deck, is... Okay, some of you might have been addicted to going headfirst into relationships, spontaneous, impulsive, okay? Especially for people that you saw as successful or valuable or beautiful. But with this card here, I'm really seeing that there's like, I don't want to say a butterfly because it's not a cocoon, it's not a chrysalis situation. It's more like a growing, like growing your wings. I know that's the same sort of thing that happens in a chrysalis, but with this card, I'm feeling like it's more like growing your wings, like no chrysalis, like out in the wild, growing your wings, walking up and down until you can fly. Some of you have now let go of something, so you can fly with a death card. All right, Page of Swords, Page of Feathers. All right, some of you are really... Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this could be your placements. Some of you are really curious, okay, about love and about how to have a healthy relationship. This is a bit like the first group. Some of you are accepting, like I said, that in order to have healthy relationships, you need to discover things about yourself. You might not have been ready for that mirror. Ooh, look at that, the shadow. So with this shadow card, I would deal with a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Okay, what's going on here is you have to deal with your shadow work, and you know that. But some of you are not aware of that, and you are rushing headfirst into a relationship without thinking about how healthy you are mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? Spiritually. Some of you need to empower yourselves before you go into a relationship. Others, you only feel empowered when you're in a relationship and you don't know how to fix that. Some of you are so caught up with ambition right now. Like your mind is full of trying to transform your life and become a better person and eat better and sleep better and live better. Okay, the Hanged Man, yeah. Some of you are deep in the shadow work. You are, okay? And because of that, you can't be with anyone. Because you know that when you're doing the shadow work, especially a new relationship, it's volatile. Never mind the fact that you don't know what's going to come out. You're going to have to deal with somebody new and explain to them, oh, I'm just doing my shadow work. Sorry, this is from when I was 6 years old. Let me make sure that this is not too loud. I do love A-Marie, but... I think you need to look at things from a new perspective. With the Hanged Man, I always see it as, okay, you're hanging, but it's so that you can look at the world from another perspective. This card is enlightenment to me. It's like I've hung here for so long. I've actually seen things from a whole new perspective. Some of you are really, really going through some financial issues with the Five of Pentacles here. But with all of this energy, I feel like you're about to really change that through your mind. With the Page of Feathers, there's a message coming through about a new way of like communicating, okay, a new way of thinking, a new way of talking to people. Some of you might be a bit blunt. This could be you, this Page of Swords energy. This could be people that you are around, but this is because you have this within yourself. Yeah, there's some intense energy here. People that are very like destructive in the way they speak. This could be you or them, or people that are very people that are either accepting of the shadow or people that are not. So people that could be on you for rectifying it, the shadow work, or others that ignore it. So like, okay, let me not even make that comparison. With the Chariot and the Page of Wands, okay, there's really a message of some spiritual awakening, all right? I know everyone's gone through that, but for this group, the way that this spiritual awakening has affected you is your health, your relationships, and your ambition, okay? You went on this discovery probably before, and you had to accept that you was going through another discovery probably when everything locked down. But in that time that you was upside down and the world was upside down, you might have been in extreme poverty, extreme desolation. If you weren't, you might have felt starved of energy, time, and attention. Okay, you might have been left to your own devices. And in that, it's made you extremely powerful and ready to power towards your goals. With the Page of Wands here, you could have Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your chart. Okay, or this could be someone around you. Again, with this energy, I'm getting really critical talk, either self-talk or people talking harshly towards you, like off the cuff. With the Page of Wands and Page of Swords, it's very like fast energy. I think it, I say it. Yeah, but it's true. With Gemini, Libra, imagine Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo in a room. Okay? And then bring Cancer in there. Like, it's just... yeah, this could be your chart, okay? That could be your chart, the placements I just called out. This is about relationships. Two of Cups, this is about relationships, okay? And if it's not about romantic relationships, it's about how you function as part of a duo, rather than a team. A bit like, again, the first group. Okay, this is love that is lasting and deep, rather than that impulsive energy that we came into the read with. So you might be experiencing this stable love, okay? This connection, this feeling like you've been brought together by a higher power, or like it's destined. You might be shouting it from the rooftops. This person could be from your past. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of water. Everybody showed up in majors. The Chariot, the Hanged Man, and Transformation. And then the Six of Cups. Okay, so some of you through the retrograde period, you've seen so many things return. You might be a bit jaded. Some of you might not believe, okay? You might not believe people that are coming from the past. And especially because you've been through a period, or these people have been through a period of desolation. They're not hearing that. This person is not hearing that, whether it's you or them, or the energy is mutual, okay? It's kind of like, I've been alone for this long. Why would I want to be in a relationship now? I've done the hardest part by myself. But for some of you, you understand that. Like I said earlier, you get that you do the hardest part by yourself. And then when the next hard time comes, if you're meant to be in a relationship and go through a hard time, that's just the test to do it with someone else, or to do it with children, or to do it with friends, and to be able to articulate what you're going through. And even if someone doesn't understand, to be blessed with people that can respect and resonate with the fact that you're going through a hard time. Okay, with the Six of Cups, some of you might have had a really bad childhood with the abusive talk. Okay, love might have been sporadic and bursts of affection, or like I said, of healthy love. But then the majority of it, you had to kind of find out for yourself, and you accepted that. But maybe now you're realizing it's not healthy, and it's made you very negative in your self-talk, and in the way in which you handle transformation processes, and the way that you look at them. Like, everyone's like that. If it's not good, it's not worth it. It's negative energy. Get it out of here. But everything is necessary. The Sun came up, and it came up in reverse. So I'm gonna read the reverse before I read the upright. This could be, again, with childhood. Some things in your childhood are stopping you from shining at your fullest potential. A lot of you may need to go back and look at what it is psychologically, especially, that has made you the way you are. For some of you, it's a physical thing. It could be a genetic or inherited trait or health condition. Some of you want to be free. You want to have this Aries energy. You want to kind of be living on the edge of your seat, but you can't. Something that happened in the past, maybe a time where you was free, and it didn't work out well, and you've kind of, for some of you, again, like, you've just come to terms with you're not allowed to shine. Okay, for others, you've been shining. You've accepted that you're going to shine. It might have been hard for you to shine with the way the spread is looking. In the past, again, you might have had a lot of people talking shit every time you shine, talking shit every time you shine, and swift with it as well, maybe to your face for a lot of you. For others, it's behind your back, and not just behind your back. They will lock you out of your friend circle, of your home, of your family, and talk shit about you. So you know shit's being spoken, but you don't know what's being said. Okay, and this has enabled you to shine and radiate from within. Maybe because when you was living at home or living in those environments, you had to be able to get that Leo energy and just shine regardless, and just be happy and look at the bright side of things, and have that childlike wonder about things, but also have that get up and go and that bravery that comes from being a child and nurturing that inner child. You might be getting some psychic communications as well, or some travel might be on the cards for some of you soon. You might have already traveled very quickly to someone with that. Again, like I said, you might have moved very quick in a relationship. You might already be staying with this person. You might have quarantined with this person, and you're starting to think, oh God, what did I do? For some of you, you were guided to someone, and you may have already taken them up on the offer, or they've taken you up on the offer of being something more with the Eight of Wands. Like spiritually evolving as a couple, or again, finding a soul tribe. Maybe online, where messages are very quick and fast, like instant messenger or WhatsApp group or something like that. Some of you are getting messages from your shadow and you're ignoring the call. You're basically pressing decline on your shadow self. This card here, though, the Page of Pentacles. So now we've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. You guys are getting messages. Okay, this group. Someone is trying to talk to you. Someone is probably spying on you with the Page of Swords. With the Page of Pentacles, this person's probably definitely spying on you. They might even be doing it by magical means or by esoteric means or meditating with your picture or something. Madness. Okay, Page of Pentacles reversed especially is someone who is using the pentacle for bad, and they might even talk about it too. All right, that's how deep it is. This is the person that will talk about manipulating energy in a way that you might even feel like, well, can I trust them that anything is real around them? This could be the energy you give off, or it could be the energy of the person that you are thinking of as I said it. But there's a lot of pages here. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. This doesn't have to be their star sign. This just could be their energy. The Alchemist. Alchemist. All right. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Misuse of the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Okay, so some of you with this Page of Pentacles are undertaking a new spiritual practice. Hi, Elaine. If you want a reading, you have to email me, hon, or go onto my Instagram. You can book there. With this Alchemist card as well, I really feel like somebody is taking up a new way of healing themselves. Okay. And I've said this a lot during this time that some of you are doing like natural remedies, or you found like your grandmother or grandfather's old book of like cure-alls and cold remedies, and you're starting to realize that you come from a family of herbalists or witches, and it might be freaking some of you out, especially if you're religious. But I would say definitely don't fight it. But the trickster energy came up as well. Yeah, guys, some of you are meant to be doing something and you are being tricked into fear rather than love. Okay, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior, and the shadow is manipulating others through duplicity. So some of you are riding the face, you know. Jesus, expel it. That one's funny, isn't it? Right in the face. Yeah, definitely have to ding that one. Someone might be just riding the fence with you, okay? Others see you this way. Changeable, Gemini energy, third house energy, maybe a bit childish. Some of you are very serious alchemists and you are dealing with a trickster spirit, okay? This person may come across as conventional, but they're actually not. Or this is you. Someone might be sabotaging you, or you might be sabotaging yourself through this trickster energy. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the challenge and the changes it would bring to your life. The shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Listen, this energy, that's what I'm saying. This energy is someone who tears somebody down to make themselves feel better. I hope it's not you, this group, but if it is, I'll tell you how you can change it. It's coming up. It's coming up next. Ooh, live my life like it's golden. The Goddess. Okay, some of you need to okay. I'm glad I said it like this, yeah, because I was about to say it, and I'm glad that I did it in my head first. Some of you need to really work on your view of the divine feminine. When I say divine feminine, what do you think of? Okay, that is the question. See where that takes you. Journal that, yeah, and let me know. Actually, come back and put it in the comments. Whether you're divine masculine, divine feminine. There is something about the way you see the divine feminine. It's a blockage in your root chakra as well. So you need to get that fixed, because that's the base. Okay, if your base is off, how are any of you going to get this goddess or get to this goddess level where you're feeling yourself as a reflection and as a light that needs to be shone in this world? I'm going to put the goddess over here actually. Yes. Inner child. Okay, some of you are dealing with a Leo. or a Cancer. Yeah. And do you know why I'm seeing that? Because even earlier I said something about when the sun came out. It was before the sun. 6 of Cups. Okay. Some of you have children with somebody. Some of you have known someone since childhood. Some of you are dealing with the shadow aspect of your childhood. And that's why you don't want no one around you, because you feel like everyone's a trickster, a saboteur, or an alchemist, or people view you this way. Like you're not serious. You could be... because people will call it alchemist a witch, okay? You're a witch, a trickster, and someone who just destroys things. But really, you are the goddess, and you are the inner child, and you are the divine masculine. So you doing that Holy Trinity vibe, and maybe some people just hate to see it. They just hate to see it. I can't wait till I get my card stands. Living my life. Ooh, okay, some of you might need a sound bath. Google it. So sound baths, or like my little singing bowl over her. This little one fills up the whole house as well, like real talk. So you don't have to get a big one, especially if you've got like a flat like me. You can just have a little one, and it's nice to hold in your hand and feel the vibrations. Some of you just need to put some vibrations on, some bass heavy songs in your ears or out loud, and just shake it off, okay? Because when I hear healing sounds, or when I read that, I instantly think of bass and vibrations. Some of you might be singers, poets, spoken word artists. It could be engineers, sound engineers, producers. Okay, for those of you that are single, this could resonate to people that are not. I've got Butterflies by Floetry. This experience is ethereal. Is it ethereal or is it ethereal? See, I don't even know what I'm writing, but I write the word. This experience is ethereal. It's beyond us. It seems fated. My senses are alive. I make wishes on stars and they manifest in the physical. The whole thing has reawakened my zest for life, anticipation, and longing to connect. Okay, so I did say this. Like you or this person has manifested each other into... I think both of you have manifested each other into your life. But because of what you've been through since probably writing the petition and actually getting the thing, it's mad. Like even to explain it is long for some of you, I'm hearing. Okay? All right, it's complicated. How I've waited for this. Life took its time to give you your comeuppance. I don't believe the new spill. I know you've got a dose of your own medicine. You know I'm the antidote. Calm as a bitch. Back to reality and grounding. Wow. Wow. Differences by Genuine. This is for those that are in a relationship. I can truly tell the tangible difference in my life. The changes are welcomed and gratefully received. Everything looks brighter, feels better, and tastes good as hell. I have a new lease on life. Ooh, spice of life and shift. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Others could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. There's fire sign all over this, okay? Remember, the Aries came out first, okay? Right. So someone might be obsessed with you. If you're in a relationship, someone might be obsessed with you. And it's a dangerous obsession as well. This might not even be a relationship. It could be somebody that's obsessed with sabotaging you or tricking you or putting certain ingredients together, like gaslighting. Look at that. My God is greater. 1 second, guys. I've got to fortify my hedge of protection. We don't have to be, we don't have to leave. All right. Baby, want some more? Sorry about this, guys. These are 4-hour burns, but you know, the spiritual thing gets real. 4-hour burns. I think I've been on for like an hour and a half or something. But we move. So yeah, that's probably why I shouldn't do lives. But what I'm gonna start to do is actually go on YouTube Studio and start editing my stuff. Because it's mad cool though, that you can do that. No need to go to an external app. Okay. So sorry about that, guys. And actually, do you know what? I probably will do my first edit due to this. Oh, wait. Thank you. Bless me, Jesus. Oh. Right, now where was I? Someone's obsessed with you. Someone wants to either choke you or drown you. Like, this might be violent. It could just be a kinky partner. Someone who likes to... This person likes delayed gratification. For those of you that are single, it might resonate with some of you that are in a relationship as well. Okay. So for those of you that it's complicated, I feel like this person might even want to have sex with you, okay? But they're violent. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be a romantic thing. But for the singles, I feel like, okay, there's a lot of romantic energy coming in for you guys, new love. But for those of you that it's complicated, whoever it's complicated with, I think you might have to dead that still. That's not for everyone. But with the death card right underneath it, I feel like that it's time for that. I'll drink your bath water. Mana, all the information is above, and you can book an appointment with me on Instagram. I'll drink your bath water. So this person really does like you. If you're in a relationship, you might even have someone who wants to drink your bath water, even though you're in a relationship, or they want to do that to your partner. I don't want to plant seeds, but I'm trying to hit as many bases as I can. In many perspectives. Yeah, this person wants to go down on you. Like, this could be somebody outside of your relationship. Someone might have offered you or your partner head. Or your partner is basically telling you, look, I'm obsessed with you. I don't even just like you, like, I'm obsessed with you. I don't know what you'd do if you left me. Or this is how you feel about them. I'll drink your bath water. Your spirit animal was the elk or the wapiti. I like that. It's got the native name. Wapiti or wapiti. Wapiti. Okay. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay, this is like the stag. So it's like, do your own thing. Okay? Pioneer your own path. Okay? For some of you, you're actually starting something new because of a spiritual message that you got, and it has something to do with your past. And this elk is telling you that you need to become a creator and charge in your own path. For some of you, in terms of relationship, it means that you need to not let someone steal your dignity, okay? Don't let anyone make you feel less than, okay? Because you deserve respect. Everyone deserves respect, okay? And if this is you, make sure you're giving people the respect they deserve, because if the shoe was on the other foot, honey. Okay. Yeah, some of you need to listen to some nice music, maybe even instrumentals of gongs and stuff. Heal the inner child, and look at what you see as divine feminine, okay? What is the sacred feminine? What is the feminine side of God, okay? What is that, and what does that mean to you? Some of you are really desolate right now, like in terms of finances. Or some of you have even been homeless or been made homeless. I don't know how in this climate, but I'm sorry about that. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. Give and receive respect. Don't sabotage yourself. And don't trick yourself into thinking it's somebody else that's doing it. Okay? You have all the ingredients. You are the alchemist. Or someone around you has that information. And if you're into that kinky stuff, be careful, okay? No one ain't trying to go to hospital right now. Okay. You're about to discover something new about yourself or about others. You might even already be discovering something new and preaching about it. Maybe it's something that got you out of poverty. Could have been partnering up with a certain person. Okay. Focus on work, health, and duty. And seeing things from a new perspective, accepting that things can be a different way to maybe how you've always thought they could be. And you know what? Charge into new territory. I'm seeing that. Even if you're going into the unknown, it's better than staying where you are for a lot of you. Or going back. Especially if some of you come from abusive backgrounds or relationships. Shine. Get back your childhood, your childlike abandon. Listen to spiritual messages, especially if they come quick, like you ask God something and somebody opens their mouth. Yeah, listen to that. Because that's somebody answering your question without you having to ask them. That means God's listening. So yeah, let the things that are meant to die, die. Okay? You're about to go through a whole new phase, or someone around you is awakening and liberating themselves. If it comes to feminine sexuality, liberate yourself. And don't slut shame. That's been something I've been saying a lot, especially since that I May Destroy You came out. My gosh. Yeah. Ambition. They gonna love me for my ambition. This group was hair down. That one. All right, cool beans. So here we go. Jupiter. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Something might be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be Sagittarius. This is 9th house energy. Taurus is here. Okay. This is expanding your resources. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And then hair down, just coming in to give me the vibe. I've been going for the west side. Okay. The 4th house. All right, some of you are trying to travel. Again, there's a lot of you traveling. Yo. Some of you are just waiting for the money. Impartiality. Could be dealing with a Libra. Could be a Sag dealing with a Libra. Taurus dealing with a Cancer. Some real, like, not soulmate, but partnering up. Making a good choice. Compatibility, that's the word. Contemplation and wisdom. Okay, with the Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo, or someone who's very reclusive, someone who likes their own company. The koala bear. I love koala bears. Somebody's holding on to what they know and they don't want to expand. Again, because we're in the 4th house, we're dealing with like the home, the childhood, things we learned as a child, things we learned from our mother, our motherhood wounds, like how our environment was in the home growing up. Some of you are holding on to some things from your home life as a child that you don't even want to hold on to. Could be abuse, verbal, physical. Some of you are contemplating with like new wisdom. Okay, like you've learned something new and you're applying it to your situation. Somebody gave you some advice. Could have been a Taurus. Someone gave you some valuable advice with the Taurus card. Some valuable advice about how to deal with your roots. Okay, there's some victory here, some Leo energy. Some of you might be coming out of a long time in a reclusive time. And that's why the hair down is your song. Because right now you're really trying to let your hair down. Some of you are coming back. You're bouncing back. I'm hearing that bounce back. That bounce back game strong. Okay? Some of you are just doing like something small. Like, okay, decorating your house. But it's making such a big difference. Because you did it by yourself. And you only had to like, I don't know, open the door for the delivery or something. You didn't have to go anywhere to get the paint or anything. It was very self-sufficient. For others, you worked as part of a group doing something. And maybe there wasn't impartiality. Maybe a lot of it was biased. Okay, maybe you saw a lot of people's childhood issues in work, I'm hearing. So while people was maybe on lockdown, you might have seen sides to people like your colleagues that you never have seen before. Maybe they're immature, childish, or maybe people have said this about you, or this could be a relationship. You was locked down with a partner, or maybe even your children, and you just saw things about your children you didn't know. Some of you are walking away from something, or someone has left you. With the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Swords, it was quick, it was swift, could have been a Taurus. Okay, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This person's trying to make changes. Could be you. Could be aspects in your natal chart. You can get that down below. Someone's trying to make changes in the way that they perceive the world, the way that they think, the way that they talk. They're not trying to talk about it no more. I'm hearing. They're not trying to talk about it no more. Someone who may have spoke a lot about changing their mind. Might have been about a relationship. Like someone saying, you know, one day I'm going to leave. And then one day they actually just like, they're gone with the 8 of Cups. One day I'm going to have enough. This person might be very charitable, like giving their last. And they were victorious in that maybe. Or you was victorious with this person. I'm seeing some sort of conspiracy here. It might be imagined. Like an imagined conspiracy. There's someone who's very charitable here. Someone who's very charitable, very victorious. And then there's this energy of somebody looking elsewhere. So maybe someone thought, okay, I have victory with this person. This person is generous. This person is kind, etc., etc. But then there was somebody conspiring behind the scenes to destroy it. Or the person who wasn't who they said they were. And that's why you left. But even with the 7 of Swords here, the 7 of Swords, this is the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's a journey, like a journey that you're taking. You might be alone. It might be a physical journey, like actually traveling. Or it could be just a spiritual journey. Like the shadow work. All right, 10 of Cups. Some of you are going into yourself, yeah, so that you can find your happiness. You're tired of needing external validation. You want to expand your inner world, okay? And that's why you're going into your shadow self, because you want to like being at home in your body. Some of you might be Leos or dealing with a Leo. This has got to do with inner strength and taming the beast within. It's the honey approach. You know, it's being soft and getting your way rather than being abrasive or dominating. This could be something that you're learning, something that this person is teaching you, or something that you've taught them. With the World card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. This could be you or your placements. Again, travel. I'm seeing travel for some of you. It might just be the World Wide Web, okay? Because that is travel, okay? You might be liberating yourself on social media, and you might have some victory in that, or this person is. The Five of Pentacles here, a lot of cards came out here, okay? Some of you might have completed the cycle when it comes to poverty, or some of you have completed a cycle and now you're going into a state of desolation because you're going into a new level, new devil, okay? Some of you walked away from someone who was very generous, but maybe they were only generous because they wanted something, or they wanted to lord it over you, and you walked away from it, and you might be feeling a bit out in the cold, or for some of you, you were financially dependent on this person. It could have been it could be a partner, it could be someone you was married to, or someone you set up home with, and when they left, it's like financially you took a hit. So it's not like you're not just mourning a relationship, you're mourning, you know, going halves on all the bills. Not in a mad way, but like, that hurts, okay? Like, the heartbreak hurts, but I can't explain that to the companies, okay? Some of you, you're finding a new lease of life in work. Some of you might have got your heart broken and you're throwing yourself into work, or you broke someone's heart and they're throwing themselves into work. They might be having a lot of fun with their work as well, and this might be pissing you off, or you're having fun with your work and it's pissing them off. It's getting under their skin. Some inner strength is needed right now to be victorious, okay? And you need to think about what kind of lands you want to be visiting with all this travel that's going on. If you're buying land, make sure that you're surveying it and you have somebody that is local that can help you with those purchases, and you're not going to be taken advantage of with this Three of Wands here. If you have had those sort of cons go on in the past, be mindful. Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow is fear of intimate union. Yeah, some of you are really scared of being in a relationship because some of you are broke. You're financially broke. Some of you might not be very happy right now, or you have just decided to be alone and give up your relationship addiction, and now someone wants to be with you. Some of you are Virgos, or have 6th house energy heavy in your chart, or have Virgo placements. Vampire, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Okay, the shadow is depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Okay, so you might have removed yourself from a situation where someone was draining your energy, or someone removed you from their life because you was a drain on them, okay? On their resources, on their time, on their energy, on their home life as well. I'm seeing for some of you, you might have lived with them for a little bit, or you might still be living with them. And that's why you want to leave and travel and see the world and live somewhere else. Maybe because you're in a close proximity with these people or person. Right, eternal child. The light attributes are determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. The ability to see things with fresh eyes. The shadow side is inability to grow up and be responsible, and an extreme dependency on others for physical survival. Okay, so yeah, there's someone here that is really not growing up and they're a drain. Okay, they're like a leech. And they need to get it together, because I feel like because you're so pure of heart, this could be you, or you could be the leech, okay? You are taking advantage of really good-hearted people. Okay, especially if this person is like afraid of relationships, and you know that you're just going to be a dog or an arsehole. It's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work out. Okay, answered prayer. Some of you have been praying for some time alone, for some time to contemplate, for some time to access the wisdom and apply it. Some of you are really trying to remove yourself from a situation because you cannot remain impartial and you cannot be a mediator. You don't feel like it's going to succeed. But you're being given some time off. If that's what you're praying for, someone's about to swoop in. Might be an earth angel, could be your helpers from the heavenly realms. But someone's about to swoop in and make all of this seem like child's play, literally. That's what I'm getting, child's play. Or you're going to start having fun with your work and you're not even going to be bothered about what's going on outside your four walls with that hermit energy. That might be what you prayed for, okay? Just to not even care because I got things to do. Trilogy of light, okay. Divine masculine, feminine, and the divine child. This was read number 2. Read 2, they had, they didn't have this card, but that was the energy over it, okay? The trilogy of light. Okay, you might be a light bearer or a light bringer. You could be a light worker. You could be somebody who attracts, and not just attracts good people, but attracts flies as well. You might be praying for some refuge and some time just to deal, and you're about to get it. Okay. There's a new dawn on the horizon, whatever that means for somebody. Emergence. Yeah, some of you are about to get your wings. Okay, so you're calling out to your angels, but you're about to become somebody's angel. Okay, so some of you already are, and you're about to come out of that energy and be your own angel and save yourself, take care of you, put you first, pamper yourself, wrap yourself in cotton wool, and stop doing it for everybody else. Especially if it comes to like the way that you speak to people. If you're walking on eggshells, it's better to be alone. Okay. So Focus by her, Mood, Sir featuring Zachary. So Focus by her. This is for the singletons, but it could apply to all of you. I want to be the center of your world, the apple of your eye. Why is your attention always have to be somewhere other than me? We can do so much better if we just slow down and channeled our energy. ADHD and come better than that. Wow. Okay, Mood, Sir featuring Zachary. We're living in a material world. Don't judge me for loving the moolah. It's numero uno. Mr. De Niro is my true love and the reason why I smile. Don't get jealous. We both know money makes the world go round. Wealth and materialism. Okay. And for those of you that are in a relationship, Southeast. Protector of the innocent, the voice that may not be the loudest but is the clearest. It belongs to reason. Let's celebrate. The sword of truth will soon cut through the BS. Although we are programmed for chaos, we all crave peace. Speak on it. Peace, chief, and speak from power. Okay, I see you, group 2. You got some suitors. If this isn't your energy, you got some serious suitors, boy. Okay. For some of you, you're dealing with a water or air sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or Aries, Libra, Aquarius. This person may be using you with tip drill. They might not find you attractive. They might just be using you for what you can do for them. Or you are doing this to them. Either way, it's not cool. It might not even be a money thing. It might just be attention with the focus card. You just want this person's attention. Or they want your attention. And they're going to do anything to get it. Let me tell you, they're clinging on to you with that koala. They're clinging on. You might be the only reason why they leave the house. Okay? If they even leave the house. So, Mood. Sir featuring Zachary. We're living in a material world. Oh no, I already read that. I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm just not here. All right. How do I read that with that? Somebody wants to make a living with you. A material world. It could be, I've said this in all 3 groups, a business partnership. Some people are really partnering up in business right now. especially from people from their childhood or with family members. We're living in a material world. Don't judge me for loving that moolah. Someone that you're in a relationship with may see you as materialistic, or you see them as materialistic. Don't get jealous. We both know money makes the world go round. Okay, so for some of you, you're jealous, or this person is jealous of how much you love money, like you love money more than me. Wow. For some of you that are in a relationship, you're about to get married, or you are about to get engaged. Someone's about to propose, or you're about to propose to someone. You better mind, because if it's not you, someone's going to propose to your spouse, or yeah. Cross watchers. Yeah, someone who likes what you do, especially if you are this person who protects the innocent and the voiceless, kind of gives a voice to the voiceless and helps the helpless and gives hope to the hopeless. Like, this person really likes that and they want to marry you. Or you have found someone who is like this and you just think they're so pure, they're your answered prayer, and you're just glad that you got to see it in this lifetime. So what's your animal? Your animal was penguin. The period of darkness that the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Okay, some of you went through a dark night of the soul and it was tough. You might have been in a relationship and you might have lost the relationship due to you both going through it at the same time. It could have been because of quarantine, it could have been because of lockdown, or it could just been it could have been dark from before that. Okay, and it just put the icing on the cake. You might still be in a relationship, or some of you are single and dealing with it alone. But I really feel like with this card, just knowing that the worst is over and that it's passing, I hope that is enough to console you. I really get some mad Scorpio energy over this read, actually. Oh, lovely. That's why I can't wait for certain things to come, fam. Yeah, feel me? Amazon is just making a killing right now. I saw someone doing a Jada Pinkett August Alsina read, and I thought, like, what? Like, is that what people want to see? I don't know if I could do celebrity reads. I would like to, but I'm not really a celebrity person, so I don't really know what's going on. Like, I wouldn't be able to do a read on Jada in August because I don't even know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Someone would have to tell me, and I'd have to go and look it up myself and then be like, ooh, okay, let me do a read on this. Or it might be better that I don't know anything. That could be a good thing. Okay. So for the collective read, Mars, okay. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. Gemini, okay. We're not fighting dirty. The energy is communicative. What is going on? The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. The 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. Okay, so from these cards alone, some of you are very grateful for just the gift of life and communication. This is very similar to the first group as well. The energy, I'm going to look at the transits as well, because the energy is Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Mercury, 6th house, resources. The same cards keep coming up. Some of you are really grateful for everything that you've been given. Some of you have planted some seeds and now you're waiting for your return. Some of you are getting your results and you're just, again, so grateful that you've been given an opportunity. Some of you are walking at it alone. I can see this. Some of you are life coaches or public speakers. So this group has a lot of options. You are abundant. With the 7 of Pentacles, you are abundant, okay? And you get things done. Or the person that you're connecting with is this abundant energy and you're grateful for them, because with this card, it's like 2 friends embracing. One of them is expecting. So it's like that energy of just fertility. And the Fool card. Okay, some of you, again, going at it alone. Going at it alone, okay? You're taking this journey. This reminds me of the scene in Lion King when Simba's walking across the log. And he's getting older and older and older. And swinging his head. Swing your head. With the Fool, some of you might be really nervous about this new journey. Some of you are like really excited and you're hopping and skipping down the road. Just be careful, okay? Be careful. And for those of you that are very nervous, be naive. Open up your eyes and look at it from a fresh perspective. With the High Priestess, you might be consulting like people like me, tarot readers, oracle readers, Reiki healers, energy workers, energy medicine peoples. Or you might be one yourself and you might have been, with these cards, like you're ignoring the calling. Okay. Some of you have decided to adopt that Gemini energy, that duality. Okay. That both sides of the coin energy. That's how you're choosing to utilize your ambitious energy at this time. And for a lot of you, you believe this is really going to give you the status and the success that you want. For others, you're dealing with somebody who is like this. Secretive, okay? Like they talk a lot, but they don't talk about the real stuff. Storyteller, okay? See it there? This person or you is telling stories. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The Shadow is making up tales that harm. So someone might be making up tales that harm others. This could be you or the energy that's coming towards you or the energy that you've let go of. Some of you really walked away from this energy with the Fool card. You started a whole new journey. Maybe alone. If it's a friendship, if it's a relationship with Don Juan, this person, you just realized they were not serious. This person may have been promiscuous or fickle. They might have said to you, oh, I really want you with the Don Juan card, but really they were just trying to get one over. So the light of Don Juan is spotlights your positive, seductive qualities, divine masculines. The Shadow is using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Some of you have been used by someone romantically. They told you they wanted you, but they just wanted to get something from you, whether that be money, time, effort, kind words, attention, or this is you've done this to somebody, and it's not cool. Group 3. Oh, the prince. But the prince is coming apparently to rescue. We don't know about that narrative anymore. The light is romantic charm and potential for power. The Shadow is using power for self-aggrandizement. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like this energy of a divine masculine who's very like full of themselves. They understand that they are royal. They understand that they are sexy, that they are seductive. And they may make up stories and lies. Okay, and they feel like they're white lies, but they're really hurting people. They may now be realizing how much it's hurting people and coming out of that energy. Let's see what else we've got. The Mystic. Okay, some of you might be in love with a psychic, or you are a psychic and someone is in love with you. And what they love about you is your mysticism. Mysticism, I said it. Your third eye, again with the star over the third eye, they think you are a star. They think your brain is amazing. This person could describe themselves as a sapiosexual, or this is your mutual energy. They may be more logical and you might be more mystical. So if you like astrology, they might like astronomy, like that sort of thing. But it's the same energy. Or you're both mystics and you're opening up a whole new way of seeing the world through your third eye, like together, which is buff. You might have found your counterpart for a lot of you. All right, channeled messages. I Love You Too Much by Lucky Day. Weekend by Caeser. And A Home Is Not a Home. So for those of you that are single collectives, I Love You Too Much by Lucky Day. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries. I got to watch myself in this situation. Whether it's infatuation or delusion, my ego death is occurring right before my eyes. I can't intellectualize or articulate it any other way. I blame emotions, passions, and impulsive decision making. Time to put my head over my heart. Love is blind. Regret and shame. Okay. Weekend by Caeser. This is for you guys that is complicated, but it could resonate with all groups, okay? Don't mind sharing the load. Wow. I know I may not be enough to satisfy the supply and demand. I'm open to others being involved in this venture. Sometimes I feel insecure, but I'd rather have some than none. Woy. Infidelity, part-time lover. All right, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. Okay, I'm getting some Cancer energy strong and some Scorpio energy strong. So this is for you guys that are in a relationship. A House Is Not a Home by Luther Vandross. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Building isn't easy, but the natural progression is growth. Don't inhibit the flow. Bricks and mortar maketh not a home. Those inside the walls are the real treasures. Make your home your fort. Security and dependability. Okay? You've got a lot of sexy cards as well, so I'm just going to put them out like that. Right, some of you are dealing with somebody from the past who just wants to have sex with you. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm not seeing too much air sign here apart from the singletons, and it could just be because you're in your head a lot with that third eye energy. This blast from the past, and they're not just a blast from the past. This could be someone you had very deep feelings with. For some of you, it's someone that you literally never thought of them like that, and they're coming to you with this, listen, I've always loved you, okay? For some of you, you're like, oh, well, I might fuck you, but I don't know if we're going to, like, be together, okay? And they just want to bust it open, or you just want to bust it open. For those of you that it's complicated, it's dead is what this says. So, again, it could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. They might have said this to you, or you said it to them. With the emoji as well, like, it's dead. And you're going through a separation because of it, okay? Maybe they said to you, oh, would you want to be like my weekend girl? And you was like, nah, it's dead. I'd rather just separate. I'd rather just separate than split myself trying to be something that I'm not. Because maybe for a lot of you, you'd be lying to yourself if you agreed to be a part-time lover, or for others, if you agreed to have an open relationship. Like, it's for some people, but it's not for everyone, okay? I just want to fuck. Are you just using me? Okay, for those of you that are in a relationship, some of you might be really horny. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your partner might think you're just using them for sex, or vice versa. You think they're just using you for sex. Could be for finances as well. There's some real dependability here. Yeah, I feel like it could be finances. Someone is dependable. Someone is dependent on someone else in this connection for money. And that's a bit mad, because if someone's giving you money and they just want to fuck, like, it's a fine line. It's a fine line. And then to be like, are you just using me? So I don't know whose energy this is. This could be a dialogue. It could be, I just want to fuck. And then you're saying, so you're just using me. Or someone said this to you and that has been your response. I feel like this person or you may not feel very secure around each other. All right, the Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Okay, so in terms of business and this partnering up and this drive and this duality and the splitting of the mind, you have all it takes, okay? So don't doubt yourself. Collective. Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. See? We're about to explore some shit. The Emu and the Camel. We move, man. We move. We move. The Seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. Okay, so some of you might be doing some deep emotional healing so that you can progress in your career and your status in the community. Progress in your career and your status in the community. I think that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. It's important to you. It might not have been important to you before. Some of you are not corporate at all, or I don't even know how to explain it, like political. Some of you are going into politics where you're never political, going into herbalism where you was never about herbs, being a vegan when you was just a carnivore. All of that energy, okay, might come up with deep emotional healing because you start to get to the root of why you're doing certain things. Even something as, it sounds as weird as eating meat or being in relationships, you start to know why you're doing stuff. And then it's very, that's the hard part, healing that part, because you're so programmed to do those things to make yourself feel better that you have to find another coping mechanism. That is for somebody. So the honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in the situation. So if you remember nothing else, okay, collective, let love be your guide, okay? Let love be your guide. Let compassion and forgiveness be your let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. And I cannot wait for Mercury to go direct again. I can't wait for everything to go direct. But I don't think it will all at one time because some of these are slow-moving planets. The collective energy, because I drew a miracle now for us, is the key to getting what I want is to ask for it. Amen. 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 The key to getting what I want is to ask for it. So make sure that you're asking nicely. Okay? Talk to me nice. Okay? Okay? So yes. Can't even see that because of this thing that's coming up. Oh, look, all of these. I didn't even see you guys. I'm sorry, this is what I mean. I've been trying to sort out this streaming service, but it gets to a certain point and it just stops showing the chats and it's really jarring. Yes, all of you can ask questions. I do not do free readings anymore. You can definitely have a question. I do Thursday night lives on Instagram. My reads over there are £22. And seeing as it's tomorrow. Wait, is it tomorrow? Yeah, it is. You will get your read tomorrow. But you book through my Instagram. These are my free reads now. I do collective reads, I do horoscopes, and I do channeled messages just to make it easier, because when I was doing the lists, guys, I was not able to come off, okay? I would literally be sitting here for 3-4 hours doing free reads, which is all jiggy, okay? But it's not sustainable. Anastasia, hello, my question. I would like to know if I will get unpaid time off from work this summer. Please and thank you. Anastasia, again, if you would like to book a read, go over to my Instagram, follow me, put on the notifications. You can book straight from my Instagram page. But yes, guys, love and light, peace, love, joy, and reason. I hope that these channel messages helped you. If it didn't, please look at your natal chart and go and see my reads that I've been doing on star signs, basically, or sun signs, if you want to put it that way. On astrology, basically. So yeah, the natal chart, everything, the links are down below. If you want to book a read with me, it's on Instagram. That is the easiest way right now as I build my website. My scheduling is also on Instagram as well, and it's all a bit up in the air due to retrograde season, but I'm keeping to it. Kind of good still, could be better, leave something to be desired. But like I said, guys, love, peace, joy, reason. I will see you guys tomorrow on Instagram. Follow me over there. Make sure you're liked, shared, and subscribed over here. And notify on Instagram, because I didn't know that you could do that. But that makes a lot of sense, because I'm just randomly live on both platforms. So the best way to catch me is to notify, especially if you want the £22 reads, which I only do on Instagram and are my cheapest option. Okay? So I love you guys. It's peace, it's joy, it's unity, it's alignment always, okay?